I'll go first, but you're not gonna take a picture of my butt, right?
Well.
No.
I'm not sure what's going on with the furnace, because the furnace was working, then it stopped working.
You gotta love this RV travel lifestyle. It's all great. Well, 99.9% great.
Oh my God, Katrina, what's that? What is that right there?
Guys, Katrina's got a bit of a problem. Try not to hold it against her. Please don't judge. I gotta do this with the mountains in the background. And a moment of silence for Mr. Miyagi.
The velvet, you've probably seen pictures or National Geographic with moose and all this velvet's just coming off of their horns. I have to relook, I don't.
You want one of these poles?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
There she goes, all in her butt glory and everything.
The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one like a dream. You wake me up with a new white smile, and I know I'm truly alive. I wanna save every moment now.
We made it to, I think it's Lakeside, Montana. We're right near Flathead Lake. If you guys have never been to Flathead Lake in Montana, beautiful. The lake is larger than Lake Tahoe. It's one of the world's largest freshwater lakes, I believe is what Bill told me. We're staying at Bill and Keisha's property. Bill is Katrina's cousin. We're at an undisclosed location here in Montana. Can't share that with you because this is great bug out location. And if anything happens, I got a bug out area to go to and I don't want you guys to know about it. No, I'm kidding. We have partial hookups. So we're hooked up to the power and it's not 30 amp and we're hooked up to the water. I raised the front end of the rig a little bit. I usually, when I travel in the trend so far, I usually don't spend a lot of time leveling it up because it's only for one night. I don't feel like going through all that for one night. But since we're here for a few nights, I figured, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this thing as close to level as possible. And I don't have a level on board and I don't have a level mate or anything like that. I usually just go by the swing of the door. And if the refrigerator door and the bathroom door are not running shut or running open, I know I'm pretty good. So you can see we got the water, the power, and I raised the front end up a little bit. This is a beautiful area. We're not that far from Glacier. So we're in that area, that one area. He's happy because he's outside. So we have him tied off. Let me go in here and see if Katrina's in here. Hey, is it safe to come in?
What?
Is it safe to come in?
No.
Are you decent?
Not with the camera.
I can come in with the camera?
No.
I'm sorry. Did you say yes? Guys, Katrina's got a bit of a problem. Try not to hold it against her. Please don't judge. No. We picked up some more wine. Go figure. But that's for
Oh wait, no,
Bill and Keisha.
We picked up some whiskey for you. I went into a store on the way here, little just hole in the wall whiskey, or I shouldn't say whiskey, liquor store.
Right.
And Chris goes, make sure see if they have any of that blackberry Crown Royal. I'm like, yeah, right. It's teeny. They had one in there.
She got the last bottle. Lucky
Some
dog.
whiskey.
Lucky dog. Well, I haven't had any whiskey since this trip started. So I get to break that open tonight. And hopefully maybe we'll set up a campfire. I don't know yet. Well, I'm loving this, man. This small rig. We're getting used to it. It's tight. It can be problematic, but when you can park in someone's yard like this and get set up, now it's all nice and cozy. It's like the fort I had. You know, when we were kids, we had that fort and we built that fort. And then once we got in that fort, it was just, you know, hanging out, a lot of fun. We're getting that much closer to Canada, crossing over the border. We're going to share that with you, and something tells me it's not a big deal. A lot of people will make a big deal over it. I can't imagine it being that big of a deal. Is there anything you need there in the bathroom?
My privacy.
Nothing?
Christopher?
All right. Is there something we can do to help you?
Christopher?
All right. I guess that's a no. What's going on, Getaway Nation? We're going to go out today. We're going to run down to the beach. Yes, they have a beach in Lakeside, Montana.
Right off Flathead Lake.
It's a beautiful day. It's uncommon. Let me come out here. It's unusual for them to have this kind of day in terms of the weather. So we're going to take full advantage of it. One other thing real quick. We're not that far from Glacier. We've had a few people reach out to us and say, are you guys going to Glacier National Park?
We're not going to Glacier because we're too early in the season. It's not open yet.
Yeah, there's maybe one section is open, the section close to the entrance near the lake.
Right, but if we're going up there, we want to go all the way up.
And now, according to your cousin Bill, it sometimes the whole Going to the Sun Road may not be open until July. So we're just not going to be able to have time to go to Glacier. We'd love to. It's Katrina's favorite national park, and I love it as well. We just can't do it. It's just not going to happen.
So we're going to go do something else.
So we're going to go down to Flathead Lake, and if I get a chance, I'm going to show you the views of Flathead Lake, and it's phenomenal. So you guys got to check it out. So let's go.
Area.
Let's go down. We ready?
Yeah.
What was that?
Am I to assume that you just leave the everything on the skull and then?
Oh no! A lot of times, most of the time, when I'm not lazy, I'll boil it all.
How did you get it? I understand how you got it maybe down the mountain. How did you get it into the truck?
Oh, well, that one I cheated.
Oh.
I just went and got a tractor and used hydraulics.
Okay. Because I'm
Now,
like, how do you do that?
this one's unique because he still had his velvet on. Have you seen pictures, photographs of animals where whitetails and elk, they get velvet?
Yes.
And that's how they grow the horns. They're the fastest growing bone in the world of any kind of animal. This animal can grow almost 400 inches of bone in 5 months, which is amazing. Velvet up here in the fall, they'll rub it up against trees, and all that velvet will come off, and those horns will look more like some of the other ones that you see over here. But
So when I see a deer out in the wild and has the velvet on there, they're growing?
they're growing. That
Okay.
means that the horns are growing. Now,
Okay.
it was very unusual to shoot one that still had the velvet on it, and it's incredibly expensive to preserve that velvet. It cost me a couple $1,000s to have that preserved. I've done it before by hand, but it takes a lot of patience. And I'm injecting formaldehyde into the veins very gradually. It was too lazy. So I thought I'd just nail it to the wall and let it come off like it naturally would.
Okay.
As the animal was alive. That's what this animal would actually look like come September. The velvet, you've probably seen pictures or National Geographic with moose and all this velvet's just coming off of their horns.
I have to relook, I don't.
Okay. This is real manly man stuff.
Oh.
This is out of my league. This is out of my league.
Chris is like,
I know.
oh, really?
I'm just like in all of I wouldn't know nothing. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, so all of this is considered a beach area.
Yeah.
How far in have you seen the water? All the way here. Is it normal for it to come all the way up to here?
Yep.
Every year? Okay. All right, so we're hanging out here at North Summers Beach. This is where the locals come to hang out in the water. There are kids out in the water. It's probably, the water temperature is probably maybe 50 degrees, maybe even colder than that. Even though the water may cover all of this up, the water is only like maybe 4 feet deep. This will eventually fill up with water from the snow up there in the mountains. And somewhere over there is some of the peaks for Glacier, I believe, is what Keisha told me. You know, the sun's not out, it's still a beautiful day, it's still a great day. See this Flathead Lake as you're driving by, it's just gorgeous, it's fantastic.
It's a Sunday morning and I don't feel like doing anything today. I woke up a little late this morning. I think like 6:45. That's late for me. Alright, I gotta get up. I've been up for a few hours, but I gotta get ready to take Tucker for a walk. He needs his morning walk. Okay, there he is. Hey, buddy. I don't think he's looking to get up. I think he knows it's a Sunday morning as well. He's got that, I'm not getting up anytime soon look. Getting ready to get into another week here. I'm gonna get the work done on the RV. I'm not sure what's going on with the furnace, because the furnace was working. Then it stopped working. Then I looked at it when we were at Casey's house. And then yesterday I turned it on just to see what happened. It started working again. But then it turned off. I'm not sure if it turned off because of the temperature. So I got to check it again today. We're going to need that furnace. All right, well, we got a tech coming out tomorrow, RV guy coming out tomorrow. So if it's not working, we'll see what he has to say. Another exciting day with Chris and Katrina and Tucker. Every day is an exciting day with Chris, Katrina, and Tucker. Just ask Katrina. She'll tell you every day's an exciting day with me. Is that a no? That's a no.
That's a yeah.
Okay.
What do you got there? Are you going skiing?
Hey, these are legit snowshoes. What do you think?
We decided to take advantage of our last day here in Lakeside, hanging out with Katrina's cousins. He recommended coming up here to Black Mountain Ski Resort area.
Yep.
Now, the ski resort is closed right now, but you can come up here and walk around. I think the elevation is over 6,000 feet, maybe 66, 68 at its highest peak.
And there's quite a few trailheads.
Yeah, the problem is I don't see a trailhead right here where we're at. We may have to ride down the road a little bit further and find a trailhead, but if you get up here high enough, far enough, and it's early May, there's snow everywhere at the top, and obviously, and we're gonna put some snowshoes on, I guess, and just kind of walk a little bit, but I don't know where I'm going. We don't know where we're going.
That's the fun of the adventure.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see some wildlife. He said it's possible.
He said more possible to see moose up here and elk, I think, deer.
Right.
Yeah. So good for me because I don't want to see bear, but then now I understand that moose can be worse than bear. So
It's what we were told.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Well, let me go ahead and put mine on and see how this works out.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think part of this is broken. So far, we'll see how this goes, but this looks very awkward. What happens when I lift up? Look how far that thing goes down.
Okay, let me see the other one. Let me see the other one. Yeah, that's
something
right.
is not right.
Watch what happens when Katrina lifts hers. When Katrina lifts hers, it's almost, look how her blade or shoe is almost horizontal. When I lift up, it drops, the back end drops way down.
I think it's good. I think you're overthinking
See,
it.
this is what, maybe I am overthinking. This is what happens when you're not an experienced outdoorsman.
I feel like I'm back in the 70s at this skiing. I'll race you up the hill.
I'm not racing up the hill. Go ahead, I'll let you go. You can have a head start.
Did I just hear something?
Yeah,
Was it a bear? I literally just heard something.
I did hear something.
I know, I'm not kidding.
She's so paranoid about a bear, but we did just hear something. I don't know what I'm doing. As usual, when it comes to, like, I don't know what I'm doing. No trailhead. We're just walking and...
Oh, shit. Come on up here. It's beautiful. What's that?
Check out that view.
Nice view.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Flathead Lake down there.
Yep. And mountains over here. Well, West Glacier. Just, wow. We're going to go up the hill here. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. You want me to lead away?
No, I'll go.
You sure?
You're not going to, wait. I'll go first, but you're not going to take a picture of my butt, right?
Well.
No.
Okay, I won't take a picture of your butt, but I'll
Okay.
stare at your butt as you go up. Is that okay?
Sure.
Go. Now,
See, now I can't record because you guys will stare.
You want one of these poles?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
There she goes, all in her butt glory and everything. Well, go around that way. Go the way.
Oh, come here.
What?
That's hair. Is that bear hair?
I don't know, Katrina.
It's bear hair. Jeez.
I don't know if it is. It looks black, but whatever.
Oh,
How about
boy.
that? Nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I'm digging it.
That's Flathead Lake down there. Over to the left is the beach we were on the other day. I don't think you can see it, but
I think Katrina figured out what she thought was bear hair because she's paranoid about bears. And it's like I told her, we're just a few days away from crossing over into Canada. And eventually we're going to see bears. So it's going to happen. But she figured out what it was. What was it?
Something that's on the tree. I don't know if it's some kind of moss. I'll have to ask around. But there it is right there. No bear hair.
Yeah, when you pick it up and look at it, it doesn't.
Here's the thing. But I did hear something, and it probably was a moose. I heard something.
Yeah, but you're out here. It could be anything. Oh, that was a no-go. Hi.
I think this is a little bit better.
Did you catch yourself falling?
Huh?
Did you catch yourself falling?
I think so. I took a jump.
He's on snowshoes for 5 minutes and thinks he is a professional.
How you doing back there?
I'm good. Hey, here.
So this is just a little trial run for us. So we're kind of working our way up to that Alaska country when we're going to do some serious hiking. And
Whoa. You never said we had to do serious hiking.
I think so. That's part of the game plan. Snowshoes are a little uncomfortable and awkward at first, but I guess you do kind of get used to it, and you don't have to lift your feet up that high. You almost like kind of if you're gliding on the snow. So, all right, let's go find another trailhead.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see what happens. All right, you gonna wait for me? We're taking a walk up this trail. Don't know anything about this trail. It's the Blacktail Wild Bill OHV trail. We're just gonna walk up here. These folks just got back coming down, probably doing having some serious fun up here. So I don't think we need the snowshoes, but it is slippery, so let's be careful.
We do have our bear spray.
She's got her bear spray, which is fine. Although Bill, her cousin, told her the odds of, everybody's told her in town, the odds of coming across a bear are slim to none. But what does Katrina say? There's still a chance. So you're saying there's still a chance. Whoa!
So we're in part of the Flathead National Forest.
Look at that, guys. How beautiful, amazing is that? As far as you can see, I wish I had the ability to zoom in all the way down there.
And I'm reading the sign here, and it actually says that you can go four-wheeling back here. So if we had a four-wheeler or motorcycle, bikes, horseback riding, hiking, even jeeping, I mean...
Well, I'm sure your cousin has been up here many times.
Yeah. Maintain
Doing
partnership.
just that.
We talked about this. We're gonna try our best to come back in the summer
Yes.
and spend a great deal of time here because it's just a beautiful area with so much outdoor stuff to do. And not having the experience of being outdoors, you want to hang out with someone like Bill and Keisha who
Well, Keisha's pretty much a native, and Bill's been here 30, I think, some years.
Right.
So they know what where to go and what to do.
I was telling Katrina, I got to do this with the mountains in the background and a moment of silence for Mr. Miyagi. It wasn't much of a moment of silence. You can do better than that. Ready? Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Woo. How's that, KB?
Awesome.
Mr. Miyagi would be proud. That's about all I know. I couldn't resist. I had to do it.
You want to walk down there a little bit or no?
Yeah, we can walk down there a little bit.
I can't believe you thought that moss was bear hair.
I love Katrina, but every time we come out, everything is like, what's over there? Is that a cat? Is that a wolf? What's over there? I see that over there. I see something. I see something. It's over there. What is it? I mean, she's just like, every little thing, every little noise has got to be an animal. All right, we're gonna head on back. I wish we had come up here sooner today, or of course we're scheduled to leave. Whoa.
Whoa, you okay? You okay?
Now, had I had my snowshoes on,
Yeah,
that would not
we
have
don't need no
happened.
snowshoes here. It's good.
Do you see something?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Katrina, what's that? What is that right there? Psych.
That
Just
wasn't
kidding.
nice.
Psych.
That wasn't nice.
Oh, just kidding.
We decided to come to the volunteer park, which is right off one of the drag coming into
Lakeside, Montana.
Lakeside, Montana. Yeah, it's a beautiful, nice little park. No dogs allowed though. That's crazy. It's probably a good thing we didn't bring Tucker with us. So they say there's no dogs allowed. We got the Flathead range of the mountains behind us, which is the northern part of the Rocky Mountains. Beautiful view down here. On a day like today, you could just come out here, sit out here, and just soak it all in.
I mean,
And
people have their towels out. They're sitting there with some drinks and some food right on the rocks, right on the water.
it's a beautiful, nice little park.
Yeah.
And there's an RV park right across the street.
Right across the street.
It looks like a nice park, and it's also a hotel RV park
Hotel and
combination.
cabins too.
So it's convenient. I mean, it's a convenient location. You can set up right there. I'll show you a picture of it here when we go to walk back. But if you're thinking about coming out to this area, it's a beautiful area. I mean, can't say enough. And as I said before, I really don't want to leave. Glacier Park
you can
is
see
just
Glacier if you look way down that way.
parts of Glacier.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Way down that way.
we enjoyed this day, and now we're headed back to the RV to prepare for rolling out tomorrow as we get ready to cross over the border into Canada. And
That's crazy. I
I
can't
don't
believe
think it's
we're
going to
already
be
doing
much
it.
of an issue. I think it's going to be pretty easy.
It's not. We're going to be fine. We have all the paperwork for Tucker. We have the passports. We might have to throw out a bottle or two of wine. We are excited to get headed out only because we have such great adventures in store for us. And for our family's leaving. They're going somewhere else this weekend. So
So we kind of have to roll out.
it's time to
Or
time
if
to
not,
go.
I may have to set up
If
for the
not-
next 2 months.
If not, Chris would be staying.
You gotta love this RV travel lifestyle. It's all great. Well, 99.9% great.
9.9.